Hello, I'm outside South Station, Boston, Massachusetts. Natalie Portman just walked by earlier today. Well, I'm not going to go into the people I saw earlier today. Anyway, so this is the yin yang symbol, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how another connection between it and Jesus' teaching. So, in the Sermon on the Mount, which is the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus' first sermon, public sermon, he says, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, for inwardly they are ravenous wolves," or sometimes it's ravening wolves. So ravens are black. So here's the false prophet. It's the serpent from Genesis 3. The deceitful serpent. That's the false prophet. Here's the sheep's clothing that appears in. Here's the clothing for the serpent, and you can say inwardly it's black. It's a raven inside. So you have a serpent, sheep's clothing, and black. Here is a wolf mouth howling. It's a howling wolf mouth, and here the white symbol here is the moon. So you have a wolf mouth in sheep's clothing howling at the moon, and you also have this. The serpent has this is the serpent's clothing. It's white. Inside of the serpent, it is thinking about the moon. So you have serpent, sheep's clothing, wolf mouth. It's noisy here. It's been a really noisy day in Boston. Here's the moon. Here's what the serpent thinks about. Here's what the inwardly ravening wolf thinks about. Again, it's raven, dark, ravenous, like a ravenous mouth. You can see, and see, this is a mouth, and this could be a mouth, but ravenous is like a really large circle, like a wolf mouth howling at the moon. And if you think about the moon in the sky, the moon is white like a sheep. So you think about wolves howling at the moon. What are they doing? Well, you can imagine the moon with a background of stars in the distance is almost like when wolves hunt a herd of sheep or a pack of sheep, they identify one and they grab it. And so the moon could be the one that they caught. And the stars behind it are the rest of the flock, which would be an echo of both the lost sheep and the lost coin parables, where Jesus talks about 99 sheep being left by a shepherd who goes after the one. That's a wolf hunting and grabbing one sheep out of a herd of 100, grabbing the moon out of a background of 99 stars, or a lost coin, which looks like this. That's 9 out of 10. So anyway, that's the idea behind that parable. It is a description of the yin-yang symbol in extremely poetic terms, because that's just how I am. I'm inwardly ravening,